Hello, my beautiful beings. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Elena, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic. So, today I want to talk about everything that you want in life is already yours. Okay? The person that you want to be, that you see far away, you are already that person. And you might be like, what? I don't have $1,000,000 right now. I don't look as attractive as I want to look. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, slow down. I'm gonna tell you guys everything and how you guys are gonna get there faster, okay? Because a lot of the times we ourselves are blocking ourselves from obtaining that reality that we manifest so much, that we dream of so much. So a lot of the times we ourselves block ourselves. And you might be like, why is it taking so long for me to have this reality? Why is it taking it so long for me to be this person that I vision myself? Why? It's like you see it somewhere so far away that, and you just keep on trying to manifest it. You keep on trying to meditate, you keep on trying to do all these things to manifest that reality that you want. But I'm gonna tell you one thing that's gonna take you very, very, very far, and that's going to help you from blocking yourself. Okay, so let's say, I don't know what it is that you want to manifest in your life. I don't know what it is that you want to accomplish, but whatever it is that you want to accomplish in your life, whatever it is that you want to obtain, you will have. But there is something that you're going to need to stop doing. And I was doing it myself, and yeah, stopped. So a lot of the times we get ourselves stuck because we see ourselves living this life in this future. You're like, it's gonna happen in the future. And you're just saying, oh, it's gonna happen in the future. I'm gonna be happy when I already have this life. I'm gonna feel loved when I already have that partner. I'm gonna feel blessed when I already have that life that's in the future. That's in the future. You're telling yourself that you'll feel all these amazing emotions once, that you'll be happy once you have that life that you see in your mind. But that is your mistake that you're making. Okay. The future doesn't exist, okay? So if you're telling yourself, okay, like I'm looking forward to this life that I'm gonna have sometime in the future. Like, I'm waiting for the future to be this happy person. I'm waiting for this. You're just waiting in the future, okay? But the future doesn't exist. Okay. I don't want to say too much and confuse you guys, but time is not real, okay? And I don't want to lose you, okay? But maybe you're not there, but if you are on this journey one day, if you, just in case, maybe you already know what I'm talking about, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, one day you'll understand it, especially if you are on this journey to achieving whatever it is that you want in life. You will understand this one day if you don't already. But time is not real, okay? The only thing that exists is now. So if you're telling yourself, oh, I'll be this happy person once I already have the life that I dream of. I'll feel wealthy once I'm already wealthy. I'll feel love once I already have that partner. I'll feel handsome once I already look the way that I want to look. I'll feel skinny once I already feel skinny. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, that you'll feel like that once you get to that future, that you see it somewhere, but that future doesn't exist, okay, guys? Time is limitless, okay? So I don't know, I don't want to say too much, but okay, everything is already yours, okay? In the field I don't know if you want to call it like your inner world. Your inner world. I don't know if you know but about your inner world, but in your inner world, you could manifest anything that you want, okay? Time does not exist. For example, let's say that you, and I'm pretty sure that if you meditate and then you try to manifest your lifestyle, and you've tried this before, where you meditate and you vision yourself in this reality. That's in your energy, yet where you can manifest anything that you want, okay? And this is your outer world, okay? This is your outer world, and this is in your inner world, okay? So in your inner world, you can manifest anything that you want, but then you open your eyes and you're like, but I don't have it. It's not here in the outer world. The trick here is that if you could imagine it, if you could manifest it in your inner world, you could have it in your outer world. But a lot of the times, like I said, we make the mistake by saying, oh, it's going to happen sometime in the future. So you're just waiting for that future to come, when in reality, that future does not exist, okay? Only the now exists. Only now exists, okay? Only now. This moment right here is the only moment that exists. We need to stop living in time. Once you tap into your inner world, this is what I'm talking about, your inner world, the everything, time doesn't exist, okay? So when you start living your life in the now moment, you learn that you have to vibrate as that person that you're manifesting, okay? For example, if you want to be a successful businessman, businesswoman, how would that woman feel every single day? She would feel blessed. She would feel happy. She would feel wealthy. She would feel all these positive emotions. The trick here is to live the now as if you have already achieved everything that you want to achieve. Okay? Because the future doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is the now. So how you feel right now is what you are manifesting. So if you are feeling lack, if you are feeling broke, if you are feeling anger, if you are feeling like you are the unluckiest person in the now moment, guess what? That's what you're gonna have. You are creating your future, if you could say that. You are creating your future right now. Right now, because the only thing that exists is right now. Okay, so you in the now, you need to be this person that you're visioning yourself being. And I promise you, once you do that, everything is going to shift, because the universe has no other thing than to respond on how you are feeling right now. The universe just responds to what you are giving it out. So if right now, for example, me, every single moment in the now, in my presence, I'm always trying to vibrate beauty. I'm always trying to vibrate love, abundance, because that's what I want to create. That's what I want my reality to be. So I need to vibrate at that frequency in order for the universe to respond to that frequency and bring it back to me. And I guess you could say that I'll be having these things in the future, because right now that's what I'm giving out. Okay? And that's why it's also really important, like I've talked in my past videos, that you learn to live in the now. Because once you learn to be present, that's the only way that you could create your reality, by being present. Because if you grew up not knowing none of this, if you grew up being poor, if you grew up around chaos, if you grew up around a lot of a lot of bad things, seeing a lot of bad things, bad influence, everything, all of that, if you were always inherit in your mind bad things, I don't know, low frequencies like stress, anger, depression, like if you were put all of that in your brain from a young age, you grew up seeing this terrible life. Me, because I personally grew up like that. You grow up like that, and you grow up vibrating those frequencies, and you get so stuck in living on the time illusion where you're just living off your past. And guess what happens when you're living off your past, of your childhood, of that terrible life that you were giving? You're living off your past, and in the now moment, since you're living in your past, in the now moment, you're vibrating all these negative frequencies because you're living off your past. So the universe is throwing whatever you're throwing out, and your future keeps on being like your past. Your future keeps on being like your past because you're stuck in your past. Like I said, future nor past exist. Okay, they could exist, but you could use it you could use it to power you up. Okay, your past, I like to use my past as not living on it, but if it comes up to me, if I don't know where it comes up to me in my now moment, let's say that, okay, this happens to me, okay, where there's times where I feel like I'm not deserving of everything that I dream so big. So sometimes I'm like, oh my God, like I don't think I could obtain that, because I honestly, my dreams are so big. But then my past, my how I grew up not believing on myself, how I had people doubting me, that tries to come up in the now, and I catch it. And I'm like, when it tries to tell me like, no, you cannot achieve that, like that's too much, I catch it. And I'm like, no, just because I used to believe that, just because I grew up seeing that, doesn't mean that's true. It doesn't mean that's true. So we could use our past to become better. Okay, it's a tool. The past is a tool, so you don't commit the same mistakes. So let's say in your past you did something and it came out terrible, like you made a mistake, you were not supposed to do that, like let's say you got mad. Let's say you got mad at your parents, okay, and you were not supposed to get mad, and now this is making you feel terrible, this and that. But now what you could do is, I could be like, okay, I could learn from this situation and not create the same mistake whenever it shows up, or whenever it happens again. Like I could be better and not be committing the same mistakes. That's how you could use your past. Okay, so let the past be a tool, and let the future be a tool to understand that you could vision yourself in your future as this person, but you need to understand that you need to embody that person right now in order to become that person. So just use the future as a tool to see the life that you want to create. But you need to understand that at the end of the day, the only moment that exists is the now. So what you are doing right now, the emotions that you are having right now, the thoughts that you are having right now, the habits that you are having right now, that's the only thing that matters. So in the now moment, I'm gonna need you to be aware of the emotions that you are having on the daily. I'm gonna need you to be aware of the thoughts, the habits that you are having daily. Because like I said, now, in the now, you are creating your future. Okay? So if you wanna be this wealthy person, if you wanna be this handsome person, this beautiful woman, you need to you need to vibrate at that frequency right now. And I promise you that the universe has no other option than to respond to the frequency that you are giving out. Okay, I don't know if you know this, but I'm gonna just say it, okay, just in case. The emotions, the thoughts that you are having creates a little frequency, and it shoots out. okay? So you're shooting this out and the universe brings it back to you, okay? So let's make sure that you're vibrating positive, wealthy, love, abundant, beautiful energy so you could receive that back. Okay? So I hope I got my point across that you already have everything. You already have everything, okay? Act every single day like you already have everything, and because you already have everything, only the now exists, okay? Okay, my beautiful beings, if my video was able to help you, make sure that you guys give it a thumbs up and you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you guys have a blessed, beautiful life.